Thank you for signing up to watch another interesting update about the coronavirus situation here in Florida. So this has been a day of dramatic amount of deaths, but also there is hope in the horizon as we are decreasing our doubling ratio, which we will take a look at towards the end of this video. I'll try to be brief. As you can see here, as of March 23rd, we're at 1,227 cases in Florida. Miami is leading the pack currently at 278 cases, and Broward is not far behind at 263, with Palm Beach in third place. Other hotspots are Hillsborough County, which is catching up, Duval County, Pinellas at 41 cases, Orange County at 48, and otherwise we're at mostly single digits. What else is new as of today? The death rate is up to 17. This has been the deadliest 24 hours at 4 deaths. 4 families are suffering their loved one who has passed away in the setting of a coronavirus infection. I really put my prayers out for these families that are currently suffering and pray that no further lives need to be lost. So we're at about a 1.39% death rate. As you can see, the daily death rate has been coming down because the total number of cases has been going up. The average death rate at this point in the past 8 days that I've been tracking it, we're at 2.33%. This is in par with what is being reported across the world. Now, the testing rates, as you can see, because of Governor Ron DeSantis working very hard in every county and the leaders in the health departments working very hard, we are testing at a much higher rate. New tests given here on the right, 2,695 persons were tested in 24 hours. Our total is up to 13,965 tests administered in Florida, with 1,227 positive cases. So at this date, the likelihood of somebody who is tested to come out positive is about 10%. So 1 out of 10 people that go get tested because they think they have symptoms as of this rate are actually symptomatic due to coronavirus. So remember, not every fever, not every cough, not every shortness of breath, not because only you were exposed does it mean that absolutely you have the coronavirus. And if you do have it, only about 10% of the time are patients that actually have the symptoms due to coronavirus. So not everything is. But please do go out and get tested if you have any questions about what's going on with your health. Stay very in tune with it, especially if you're older, if you have other medical problems, but even if you're younger, please get tested. Cumulative tests per million. This refers to how many tests are we giving to the population per 1 million persons in our population. So we're a population of 21,500,000 in Florida. So we are actually rising up very well. This number is a good number, 649, and it's ever increasing as we're testing around 2,000 per day now. As you can see, days past, new tests given were about 400 to 500, but we ramped up testing and we are coming up to that good number of 650. And once we get over 1,000, 2,000 tests per million, we will really be able to catch all those positive cases as they become positive. And finally, what I promised, the good news is that Florida's doubling rate is decreasing. You see all these numbers jumbled here at the bottom. There's a bunch of equations that I've put in to try to figure this out. So in summary, I've created a chart over here on the left, and here it is. So as of March 24th, in 24 hours, we had increased 1.5 times the number of cases. As of today, March 22nd to March 23rd, in 24 hours, we increased 1.22. The number that we really look for is what is the doubling time? How much time does it take for one case of coronavirus to turn into two cases? Or in other words, how long does it take one person to infect another person? And are we decreasing this because we're putting in things like social distancing and closing stores and closing schools? So this is the number that we show when we say we're flattening the curve. It is because the doubling ratio is going down, which means that the number of new cases that is happening in 48 hours is going down. So as you can see, March 14th, we were at, in 48 hours, 2.2 times. March 18th, we went under the doubling of cases in 48 hours. We were at 1.7. And as of March 21st, which 48 hours is March 23rd, we're at 1.61. So we are making an impact. And these numbers are followed through at 72 hours. You can see the rate is coming down. 96 hours, the rates are coming down. 120 hours, the rates are coming down. So what we are doing here in Florida is working. This is another way of looking at it here. Doubling time chart. I say doubling time, but obviously there's 6 times, 4 times, 2 times. At 48 hours, the line in red next to the 2.0 on March 14th, you can see how it's now under the 2. The top orange line is 120 hours or 5 days. At 5 days, we were at 6 times the number of cases. Now at 5 days, we're under 4 times the number of cases. So we are making progress in the state of Florida. Be of good cheer. Trust God. Let's keep doing what we need to be doing. Listen to your authorities, to your government. Have a good attitude about what you're doing because you are saving lives. Let's decrease the deaths. Let's pray for each other. Let's serve each other.